One day, in a small and poor town, there lived a young man named Daniel. Daniel had nothing in his life. His house was small and old. His clothes were worn out, and every day he worked very hard just to survive. People around him often laughed at his dreams. They said, "Daniel, you will always be poor. People like you never become successful." Those words hurt him deeply. Every night, Daniel sat alone in his small room thinking about his life. He asked himself one question again and again. Why do some people succeed while others stay poor forever? One night, while walking home from work, he met an old man sitting on a bench. The old man looked wise and calm. Daniel sat next to him and started talking about his problems. The old man listened carefully and then said something that Daniel would never forget. He said, "Success does not start with money. It starts with discipline." Daniel asked him, "But how do I change my life?" The old man smiled and said just 3 words. "Wake up earlier." Daniel was confused. "That's it?" he asked. The old man nodded slowly. "Wake up at 5 a.m. every day. While the world is sleeping, you must work on yourself." That night, Daniel went home thinking about those words. The next morning, he forced himself to wake up at 5 a.m. It was difficult. His body wanted to sleep. His mind wanted to give up. But he remembered the old man's words. Every morning, he woke up at 5 a.m. At first, he started reading books. Then he started learning new skills. While others were still sleeping, Daniel was studying, planning, and improving himself. Weeks passed, then months. Slowly, something began to change. Daniel became smarter, more focused, more disciplined. People around him were still wasting their mornings, but Daniel was building his future. 1 year later, he started a small business. It was not easy. He failed many times, but he never stopped waking up at 5 a.m. That habit changed everything. After a few years, Daniel's life looked completely different. He had a successful business, a better home, and the respect of the same people who once laughed at him. One day, someone asked him the secret of his success. Daniel smiled. He remembered the old man on the bench, and he said something very simple. "My life changed the day I stopped sleeping on my dreams." He paused for a moment and then added, "The world is full of opportunities, but only those who wake up early enough can see them. So remember this: success is not magic. It is not luck. It is discipline. And sometimes, it starts with something as simple as waking up at 5 a.m.